Hi guys, welcome to Top Tip Thursday. This week we're going to look at how to leave your dogs on their own in your home whilst you go to work. So the reality is this could be in the near future, and if they're used to being left for 4 hours before lockdown, could they cope with it right now? And I bet the answer for most of you is really no. They would be completely devastated. So how can we start to put things into place to make it a less stressful experience for them? So if you can, leave them upstairs while you go downstairs, or downstairs while you go upstairs, or outside while you're inside, or inside while you're outside, or in their own dog room for periods of time, and they are starting to cope with that situation, and that's a really good sign. If, like last week, we discussed signs of panic or anxiety due to separation, check out that video because there's a really good link on the RSPCA site to show you maybe potential signs that you need to be looking out for right now. It would be really good to start to implement some really positive things before they start to get to the yelping or the barking or the pacing or excessive panting and things like that. So one thing I would suggest right now is to start to try and leave them on their own for a period of time, even if it's a minute. Build it up minute by minute if they need it. 5 minutes, build it up by 5 minutes. Try and build it up to half an hour, an hour and a half, 2 hours. And it's going to be so less daunting for them when the actual leaving for work occurs. We can start to pair things with the you leaving for the house, for them getting something they want or something enjoyable. And it isn't at this point like you actually have to leave. You could jangle your keys, the sort of signs of you leaving for work, jangling of the keys, car keys, your house keys, picking your work bag up, putting your shoes on, putting your coat on, are all sort of signs that you are going to leave them on their own potentially. So we compare this with something tasty that they want to eat, or something that they want to chew, or something like a licky mat or Kong bone with something tasty inside, some beautiful treats that they can scatter and find. And it could be at this point that you don't actually leave. It's just pairing these things, these subtle cues, with something positive for them, and we can build that up over time as well. There's some really useful tips on a video that I'll post a link for that you can have a little watch of, and hopefully this helps. If you want to get in touch with me, please feel free to drop me an email on paulaspetservices@gmail.com, and I'll see you soon.